Very good evening. After a long time again I am here with the new video. As you appreciated my previous video on this blog, and today we are going to be create a new video to store Rman backup to new brand created DB server without P file or SP file and control file creation. That means we will not create P file and control file. We will store that P file or SP file or control file from the backup only. We will not create manually. So let's begin. Today I will show you I have two server, but the server name is different this time. The primary server name is Delhi and the secondary server name is Bangalore. In Delhi server we have production, and in Bangalore server we will restore production Rman backup here. So I am going to use this mputty tool to access the server. You can see here already I configured Delhi Bangalore IP addresses. So let's start with opening the server. I started the Delhi server. I will log in with the root. Let's start Bangalore server 2. Okay, I will make this caption. I will make this caption for easiness. So it is easy to identify the server. Even you can identify with the color. The primary server has green color and the secondary server have yellow color. Okay, let's start. First we'll see is our database is up and running or not. You can see database is not running. Let me show you where you can see we have prod database here, and the Oracle home we will use this. So let me switch the user first. Now let me set the environment. This is the Aura env utility, which will set the environment with the help of reading all the details from it/etc/aura file. You can see environment has been set. Let me start the database. First I will clear the screen. We logged into the SQL Plus utility, and you can see idle instance means database is not yet started. Let me start. Database is mounted. Now it's open. You can see database open stage. Now we'll check the detail first. You can see this is instance database name prod, instance name prod. This is the server detail. This is primary role, read write mode, maximum production mode, archive log is on. Our database already in archive log mode, and flash recovery area, flashback is on. Yes, and force login is off. And this is the all other details, startup time and version. So our database already is set up in the archive log mode. So let me show you the details. What are the archive log, where is archive is going on. You can see the archive is going on, use db recovery area dash. So let me show the setting of the this dest. See that archive is going slash fra area and the size is 4 GB. And what are the where are the CRD files location is, let me show you. You can see we have this location slash disk01 prod and use the prod disk01 and prod. This is the uh, disk mount point location on the disk, and these are the files user01.dbf undo tbf undo tbs01.dbf sysox system and example. So we have location of this. Okay, now we have need first requirement to take the backup of this database. And database backup, where it will go, because FRA has been configured, and so it will go in the FRA location. So let me out from there and let me go in the FRA location. You can see there we will the one folder with the name of prod. Now you can see there is 3 folder: online redo log file, flashback and archive. All archive is coming here, and when we'll take the backup folder will create, and backup will by default will come here because we will not give the any format in the backup. So, and one more folder will create auto control file or auto backup. I will show you later. So let me start the database. We have to set the environment. In such case, like ORINV prod already set. So we will start the Rman. Slash. I'm very sorry, I'm doing some typing mistake. So you can see we have logged in the Rman of prod database, and DB ID is this. So before taking the backup, we have to check some configuration of Rman repository. We can this is the command to show all the configuration, and all are fine, but first just we have to look one parameter, that is auto control file. That auto control file is off. We should always remember it should be on. So we don't have to take backup of control file and sp file. It will automatically take the backup. So let me set this parameter on. That is very simple. Now you can use the command show all. Now you can see auto backup on. Yeah, all fine. Now we will just take the backup. This is the command backup database plus archive log. You can see backup has started. So let's complete the backup. For the time being, we can do some other things to save the time. So what I will do, I will show you some configuration on the target side. Su hyphen oracle, I will switch with the oracle. So let me show you where I will keep the CRD files. Here I cd slash disk 02. You can see here file system is changed. In here we were using disk 01. You can see easily backup is going on. So see, you can see disk 01 prod and all user files CRD files is there, and here disk 02. We in this server already I have one database with the name of Dell, so we will restore the prod backup with the name of prod only, not an issue. So to restore the backup, we have to create one folder to store the CRD file. So I will create a folder with the name of prod only, and just you make sure you you choose the user in Oracle, not from root. If you create from root, you have to give extra permission. That is unnecessary work. I don't want to be you do that. So we will create one folder in mkdir and prod folder. So we will store all our CRD file in the prod location, and one more thing, we go to the FRA location, and here also I use the name FRA only. So you can see here there is no name of prod database, and I will create a folder with the name of prod. So it will restore here, and we'll go there. pwd, let me, now you can see that backup has been completed, and we have our, let's see, you can see start control file and sp file auto backup. So auto backup location is this folder. You can see this is the backup piece, and finish control file and sp file auto backup. So we need no need to create control file and sp file manually. We will restore from backup only. Let's start. Exit from here. I will go to this location, area, which, see, now you can see here is backup folder and auto backup folder is there, right? Earlier it was only 3 folder, now 2 folder has created. So let me transfer this backup to the newly branch created DB server. I will transfer this backup in this location, because you can transfer any location, any of location, not an issue, but I am transferring this backup in this location, because when database restore here, and it will be in archive log mode, and recovery area has been on at that time, FRA has been on. So that I will give this location only, so no need to do extra work to save the time and save the other things. So I will give this location only. But you can use any of the location, not an issue. So let me transfer the thing. I will transfer this full backup and auto backup with folder. scp-r will transfer with the folder directory. Inside the directory we have other things also. I will transfer the thing with the Oracle user and the IP address of that server, newly created server, that in my case it is 104. You can see here Bangalore is 104, right? See, now you have to give the colon and location where you want to be transferred. This location I want to transfer. Okay, you can see it will ask the password. Give the password for the Oracle user. You can see file is going to be transferring. You can see file has been transferred, but just we have to transfer one more thing that you can get to know now, or you can create manually also. You can see here is the password file. We need password file. We will transfer this password file in the same location. Other side also the same location exists. Give the password for the Oracle user and you can see it's done. Now we are done here from the source side. We don't need now source. So let's start and go here the target side. Just verify all the things has been transferred successfully or not. So you can see that is transferred. Just verify the things. You can see all backup pieces here. And in auto backup, you can see in auto backup also everything is here. So let me go this location, DBS location, and will verify the Aura password file, Aura pw prod. We already created some directory here to store to restore Rman CRD files and something CRD files and all the backup files locations. Now here we go. So before proceeding, let me set the entry in Aura tab file, so it will be easy. No need to set home manually. Here we can set prod. Home will be the same for this, and we don't want database start on the server time, so that is no. Now here we can go .orinv will set prod environment. You can see environment has been set. Now just we have to start Rman, because Rman will start for the prod database. So we have to connect with the Rman target slash. You can see clearly Rman has been connected with the target prod database, but not yet started. So now we will start database forcefully in no mount state. Okay. So Rman has ability to start database without SP file or P file. Again typing mistake, sorry guys. See, you can see it's trying to be find this file, so could not open this file, and he started database forcefully. It has ability. So now the time is, what we'll do, we will restore the SP file from the backup which will transfer here. And we will give the location now of the auto backup. I told you, right guys, this is the auto backup and this is the location. In this folder, right, in this folder the backup is this. You can see semicolon, hope spelling mistake is not again, and that SP file will restore. You can see we have successfully restored the SP file, right? Now what we have to do, I will open one duplicate session with the Oracle user. I will set the environment prod. I will connect to the SQL Plus. As you know, Rman already started the instance, and we have connected with that instance only. Now what we'll do, we'll create P file from the SP file. Why we are creating P file, I will let you know, because in this server the CRD location has been changed. Earlier it was disk 01, now it is in disk 02. So we have to change some locations in the P file, otherwise that restore will fail. If in case both mount point system same, like this 01 in source side also and this 01 in target side also, so no need to create P file, we will start with SP file only. Now we have not given the P file location, so by default it will create on DBS location. Yes, you can see SP file has been created. We'll exit from here, we'll go to the DBS location. can see one init prod dot aura file has been created, right? So we have to modify this p file, p file, and sp file will delete here because the old information is still stored on sp file only, and we will create again sp file with the help of p file with modified parameters. So first I have deleted. Let me modify this p file, insert mode, let me create one more duplicate session so something will be easy to show you. You can see this location is not still existing, ADEM location in the target server. So we can create this target location -p. Now we are good. And you can see here control file is dis01. Now we'll change to dis02. Prod folder we already have created. Okay, in FRA with the name of small, that prod folder is not there, so we don't need this folder. If you want, you can create also, not an issue. Recovery file just will be FRA only, is same. Now you can see everything is good now. Yeah, everything is good. Just we need to be change this mount point. So we have created p file. Now we are good. I will save this. And I will exit from here. Again ls-lrth, p file is exit, sp file has been removed, ps-here. Just make sure instance has been killed. We have to create again. So you can see this instance is still running. So either you can shut down the login and shut down the instance, or you can kill also. You have both options. Login with the SQL plus and give the command shutdown, or you can kill also. Kill -9 server ID, kill it. You can see we are good. Now what we'll do, again set up environment prod, log into the SQL plus, because sp file we already has been deleted. Sorry, sp file we already deleted, so it will read p file from default location, that is dbs location. This time it will sorry, it's connected to the last loop instance only, So just we again log in. So you can see, and earlier we have not connected with the idle instance. It has been connected with the idle instance. You should always sure with this location, this thing. Now we'll give startup no mount. Startup. Why no mount? Because still we don't have control file. But in mount location by default it will read the P file which you modified here. Like here only you have modified, right? Now instance has been started in no mount stage. Again just try to connect with Rman. So you can see prod database connected with no mount stage, right? So this time what we'll do, we'll restore the control file. So the command is restore control file from location. What was the location? Same location you can see, right? In this same location control file and backup, SP file backup is there. Earlier I already showed you. So control file location, just give this and semicolon and enter. You can see we has been restored control file on this location, and this location we have mentioned in the P file, right? Here we can go. Now you can start the database in no mount state. Sorry, mount stage, because we have now control file, right? Alter database mount. You can see database has been mounted. So if we have same file structure, directory structure as source in target site, no need to catalog, but it's safer side to be do the catalog where your all backup has been kept. So we will give the location of backup. If you know about if you want to be know about more about catalog, so you can read from internet, and it will be good. Catalog we start with. Now location, we have this location, all the backup, right? FRA prod, no need to give full location, it will read. You can see it started reading. Now it has been read this, right? This file, and is asking, do you really want to catalog this above file? Just give the answer in yes. You can see backup has been cataloged. Now the important thing, you have to create one script now. Yes, before restoring the database, because one thing I am again and again I am repeating, source in the source side the CRD location is kept in disk 1, and this side is kept, we are keeping in disk 2. So for the directory has been changed, so we have to set data file to the new location. Yes, right? So I already show you all file location in the source side. Have you remember this is 01, we have to move in 02. So we have to copy this first, and now we will make one script for the restoring this file. So we will write a code in the run block for the Rman. I hope you all aware about this thing. Yes, in the run block script is set new name for data file. Hope spelling will be right only this time also. One more thing we have to need here, that is file ID. So we have to take file ID to RB underscore sysdba. Okay, select file ID, file name, format A60 is good. You can see now we have with file ID 2. Okay, we go here, file ID. You can see first this one 1, file ID 1, 2 to rename for. Here we will change the disk name to, yes, don't forget to do that. Comma, just copy till here, paste, 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 paste. We have 5 files, so paste file 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have one extra, we'll remove. Now just make a format for the script, nothing else. 2 will be this, here 2 semicolon, here we use 3, 2 semicolon, sorry, now it's time for 4, semicolon, change here is in 2, and now time for 5. Before restoring, we have already set all things for all data files. You have to save all these details, whatever the data files you have. Now the second command is restore. Yes, restore database, and after restore we have to switch all files from 1 to 2. This is not the class for the theory, so I am not going to explain what is the switch data file command. You have to read from there, or I will explain later in other session. After switching, we need recover database, right? We need to recover database till we have archive. We all set. Now run this. you have to run where? Here in Rman, right, and enter. You can see we have started. There is one error, we will solve this error, no issue. You can see I am the big mistake, a typing mistake. You can see here data file 1, 2, 3 and 3. How it possible? It should be 4, right? So again, not an issue. This time you can see it's working. It will take some time, no issue. Just wait. Just little time it will take. Database is restoring now. So you can see now I started archiving, applying recovering database, start media recovery, and it's recover what are the archive is got. Okay, now this you got the error, media recovery request unknown archive log thread this sequence 10 and start SA number this is not an error. We have recovered database until cancel because we don't know the archive till what time we have, right? So this is not an error. The error can be ignored as Rman has applied all the archive log file and is now trying to be apply non-existing archive which we not copy from the source, right? So it can be ignored as Rman has applied all the archives log file and trying to be applying non-existing archive. If you are in the Oracle background, you must know about this now. So now we are clear here. You can exit from here. Our database has been done. Now what you have to do, see, while restoring database, okay, we'll go on. Here we are in let exist and again try to be login and try to find out see this time you are mounted, right? Now you have what you have to do, you have to open your database in this time you have to open your database with reset log. Yes, with reset log, because all redo will start with new sequence. So the command will be alter database open reset logs. Now this is not the error, just I will explain what is that. We try to open the database in reset log mode, but the thing is before opening the reset log we have to clear all archive redo, sorry, all redo file. We have to clear the flag of redo. Yes. So before doing this thing, let me show you the things. What are the things? Because when we have taken the backup, the redo log files contain some uncommitted and committed data. We have to clear all these things. Tag. See, you can see 2 file has been cleared and 1 file in state of clearing and current, right? And one more thing you have to do is this. What? You can see unable to create this thing. It is in disk01. So we have to rename the file. File has been restored in disk02, but we have to rename. So the command will be alter database rename file. Which file? This file, to new name. New name will be 2, right? And all thing will be same. You can see one is cleared. We have to clear second one. If you don't know your file name, you can go the CRD location and find out. In my case, I know the file names. Can 2 see 2 is clear, 2 has been renamed. Now it's time to for third one. All file has been renamed. This time if you will try to be start something, it will give some other error, not this error. It is related to this much I already told you. See, thread 1 being cleared, operation not allowed. So this is the state for the file. So now this time what we have to do, we have to clear the file, redo log file. Which file? This file, group 1 thread 1, this unclearing. Alter database clear log file. Which file? This file. Got it? You can see. Now you can check the status. See, right? Current status is current now. Now this time try to open database in reset log mode. Now you can see database has been installed in reset log mode. You can check the database status. See, everything is fine. We have successfully restored Rman backup in newly brand created server. So that server are already created, that is Bangalore server, and Oracle binary already has been installed, but we have to restore the database only. We are good here. You can see after restarting reset log, it started by 1 only. All is fine. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you have another request, you can erase the request or you can comment in below the video, and I will share the checklist of this video bottom of this video, and I will upload this video on my this channel, this blog, and you will get the here after clicking in video tutorial. If you click the video tutorial, you can go and you can find all the videos, right? Or you can do one thing, you just come to the bottom of the blog and just click on this image, click on this image, that all channel, my channel will, YouTube channel will open, and you will get all the videos, what are the videos I uploaded in the channel. Yeah, we done for today, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye.